my bag now.
Hey guys, Jimmy Gray here again with another AirForce related video. Today's video is going to be about the Asvab. So I know I've gotten a lot of questions, guys, since I made my first video on some Asvab advice. One of my more recent videos, I talked about getting an Asvab for Dummies book, and a lot of people have been telling me that's not working for them. So I also have been telling people to go on Quizlet and things like that. But I decided to do a little bit of research and look into it and get some specifics for you guys so you guys know exactly what to study. So first of all, the ASVAB stands for the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. So I don't know how that name, I kind of get it, but I don't know how it really correlates. Anyway, it's a test. The ASVAB is a test that you're going to need to take before you can join the military. First tip before I even go into specifics, guys, I want to let you guys know that give yourself a lot of time to study.
Today I got time, cuz.
Because the ASVAB really goes over a lot of things that were learned in high school and a few things that you weren't taught in high school. So really give yourself a lot of time to review a lot of that stuff and get your head together. I know some people are just leaving high school, so it should be fresh in their brain, but still, I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? I know by senior year, a lot of things that you learned freshman year up until doesn't really always stick, so you have to go back and look over it. If you're just now watching this video and you've already gotten a date for when your ASVAB is going to be and you're kind of freaking out and you're like, oh, I don't think I have a lot of time, I need to cram all this information in, all you need to do is just prioritize. Prioritize your time and make an effort to study as often as possible, because like I said, there's a lot of information that you're going to try to get back into your head. Some information that you're going to just have to review and reabsorb, and some new information that you're going to have to entirely just learn that you don't know yet. So I want to clarify, I know I did say in the past you can get books, you can buy books to study, but like I said, it didn't work for everybody. And honestly, I didn't buy a book when before I took the ASVAB. I just went on Quizlet and just went to a whole bunch of different websites and just made my own flashcards. So you don't have to spend your money to buy a book. So that's not the only way you're going to pass. You can pass just by going to different websites. You can pass just by going to different websites and obtaining all that information into one area and studying from it. Okay, so one thing that's going to be on the test is arithmetic knowledge. It's going to be one portion of the test. And basically broken down, what arithmetic knowledge is literally just word problems. I know you did word problems in like Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, so it's really just going to be a repeat of that. I mean, we even did word problems in geometry. You always have done word problems in math, so this is what's going to be. So you need to be able to see a word problem or see a normal equation and turn it into a word problem. So that's something that you want to practice, as well as fractions, exponents, your order of operations, so that's PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I don't know, however you guys remember it. I know a lot of places have different ways of memorizing it, but so your parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So yeah, you're gonna want to practice all that, know your order of operations, because that's going to be on the test. That's some basic mathematics that's going to be on there, as well as basic geometry. And I don't know if you guys remember learning this in school, but also different types of numbers. So real numbers, integers, prime numbers, things like that. All those different types of numbers, that's also going to be something that might be on the test that you want to go over and study. Apart from mathematics, you're also going to have English. So you're going to have paragraph comprehension and word knowledge. So as far as word knowledge goes, that's pretty straightforward. It's basically you understanding what words mean. The best way I say to study for this, because there's so many words in the dictionary obviously, is learn root words and like the ending part of words. So that way you can kind of put words together even if you've never seen them before. So that's my advice on that. You can go anywhere to learn that. I'm hoping with this advice I'm giving you, you'll have a broader variety of websites and resources that you can look into, and you don't have to type in specifically how to prepare for the ASVAB. Now you can just look into these specific subjects as if you were just trying to learn them for school. As far as paragraph comprehension goes, that's after you read a paragraph, you're going to read a passage, and then you're going to explain like what happened in that passage or what was going on in that passage. You know, I don't know if that's something that you need to practice, but you know, why not? And then your other basic subject that's going to be on the test is science. So under science, you're going to have things from physics and you're going to have things from biology. As far as biology goes, it's going to be like life science. So earth science and life science, like the basic things that you need to know. So like cells, oxygen, that type of stuff. As far as physics goes, that's going to be like your energy, like your kinetic energy and your potential energy, and then also like just even things with like atoms and conductors, and even things to like levers and wedges, all those basic physics things. So like that little list of things I just read off to you, like go into detail with those and get yourself more familiar with that again. And ohms, voltages, like ohms and voltage, make sure you get yourself familiar with that kind of stuff. Like those are things that I can definitely see could possibly be on the test. So another thing that would be on there is like general mechanical knowledge. So the thing is, with this, like, you cannot do too hot on this portion of the test and still do pretty well, but you know, you want to get the best score on that test so you're not limited to your jobs, you know, so you can choose any job that you want to have. So the mechanical portion of the test, what you really want to know is like the basics of a car, like how the brakes work or how an engine works in the car, like literally how the inside of the engine works and literally how the brakes work and how and what the different types of brakes are. These are just some key things that I feel like will really help you guys out if you just go over these and study these specific things. So yeah, you guys don't have to spend money. You can use things like Quizlet and other just free websites online. Speaking of free websites, there's a website called March to Success, and it's a very helpful website. It has 7 full-length practice tests, and on these practice tests, they're timed just like the actual Asvab, but you can take them online, like at home. So you're not going to have the stress of being in a recruiter's office doing it. Like, this is on your own time. And also they have like 25 decks of flashcards. So all that stuff is accessible to you, and it's on marchtosuccess.com. I want you guys to check that out. So I really hope this video helped you guys out, because I know a bunch of my viewers have been asking about tips for the Asvab, and I've kind of been holding out. So if this doesn't help you guys, please let me know down in the comments, and I will try to put something out that will help you even more. If you have any questions, you know what to do. You can add me on social media, on my Snapchat or on my Instagram, and then I will make sure to get back to you guys. But until next time, stay great.
Yeah, I was broke, now a young nigga flex star. In a foreign switching lanes, you can't catch